All right, what's up, gang? Just finished the gym. We forgot the tooth, so here we are, rocking that for now. Oh, just finished up legs and some conditioning sprints at the end. Feels good, dude. One thing I harp on here a lot about is trying to forcibly endow yourself with some mental toughness. Pray that it gets harder as you're going, because lifting weights can be tough. Can make you very mentally strong. It can make you very pain resistant. Um, the habit and the act of going to the gym is very good for building discipline and conditioning and making yourself do stuff when you don't want to. That'll carry you a long way in life. I personally, this is just kind of the way I'm wired a little bit, but I'll err on the side of something being better for me mentally, even if it's not as beneficial physically. I won't do anything detrimental. I'm not trying to hurt or injure myself. But if I feel myself being mentally weak, I will prioritize attacking that instead of getting an optimal or a good workout. So today, some front squats, some RDLs, some Bulgarian split squats, and then sprints. So lots of good leg action. But like I've told before, there's a lot of times when I've been going in and I found myself thinking like, I don't really have the energy for this today. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. If I'm dreading something, as soon as that thought comes to mind, I abandon whatever it is I'm on and I will go straight to that thing and just attack that with all the intensity that I can muster. And usually after the first round of it, you're like, all right, I was being soft. This isn't actually that bad. But that's such an important trait to have, dude, in life in general, is to be able to just see an obstacle, to feel the sense of dread, to feel the sense of fear, of impending pain, of knowing that it's going to be difficult. And if you're the kind of person that can make yourself say, I don't care, I'm going to do it now anyways, you come out 1, 2, 3, 20 steps ahead of everyone else, dude. See it all the time. The place I used to work, running wire's not that hard, bro. Electrical work is easy. If you're not working on a construction site, it's pretty soft as far as the trades go, dude. You're not laying concrete. You're not doing work where there's no building. There has to be a building there for you to do anything, unless you're doing a line work or like entrenching on the side of the road. But there's been a lot of times when I'd be working with people, I'd be like, oh, we have to do this. We have to run this cable through the wall. It's going to be so hard. Oh my God, I don't want to do this, whatever. It's like, brother, the amount of time that you spend crying about doing something hard every day, if you'd have done it, you'd already be done. Like, if you just picked the worst possible way of getting this thing accomplished, we would already be finished and we'd be on to the next thing. We'd be moving on. Like, it feels so much better to say, you know what? I accept this is going to be difficult. I accept this is going to be hard. This will be frustrating. Okay. And then just go. You still won't have to do it either way, man. What's the point in crying about it? You know? Think of the stoic legend Pete the Cat, dude. Pete the Cat had 4 groovy buttons on his shirt. He loses 1 button. He says, what's groovier than 4 buttons? 3 buttons. What am I going to do? Cry about it? Dude, that is the mentality that you got to approach life with. What am I going to do? Cry about it? No. Dude, life is going to happen to you either way. You know that pain and suffering and difficulty are inevitable. You know some days you're going to wake up and go to the dentist, you're going to lose a tooth. It is what it is, brother. What am I going to do? Cry about it? Absolutely the hell not. Life moves on. I'll get a new one. It is what it is, bro. Hell, I'll lose the rest of them. I ain't going to stop me. I'll still eat a steak. Who cares? Like, people accept so much difficulty before it even happens. You suffer far more in your mind than you do in reality, dude. When I went in to get this thing extracted, I watched a guy walk out in front of me who got 2 out, twice as many as me, but he was standing there, delirious, moaning the whole time, tired. I said to myself, I will not make a sound when this happens. They can do it with no painkillers. I will say nothing. I get up off the chair. It doesn't hurt at all. I'm an adult man. Decide before it happens what your reaction is going to be. I know this will suffer. I don't care. I will not allow others to be seeing me acting weak, to see me crying about something. I will instead choose to set an example and to suffer silently. That is not to say that you're never going to need help, or you're never going to require assistance, or you should never speak out about things that are going wrong. But that is to say your reactions to things are a choice, and your inflated emotional exaggerations to circumstances are entirely ones that you bring on yourself. Stoicism, or as I like to call it, like the modern Americanized version on the internet, Broicism, has a lot of good points. There's a lot of things that people miss the boat on because they get stuck on the zero expression of emotion, and they think that means that I have to repress all of them and not have them. That just makes you a spaz. You're just going to lose it over tiny, insignificant things that don't matter. You have to express what you're thinking and say what you're feeling so you can get rid of them. You have to not let yourself be controlled by them. Those are two extraordinarily different things. I can express, yeah, this is really frustrating to me. I'm actually really pissed off right now. I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm very angry. I can still express what I'm thinking and get it off my chest. We got hit with the prayer alarm. My apologies, fellas. And so, with that, like that Broicism, that modern American pseudo-stoicism Christianity hybrid that we've all intellectually poisoned ourselves with, is not quite correct. You know? God made you with emotions. You have feelings, you have thoughts. You should express them in a healthy way. And that healthy way is love, peace, patience, joy, kindness, gentleness, self-control. Being regulated, being emotionally strong, having that patience within you is what will allow you to do it. I have 3 alarms on my phone that go off every day. The one that just went off 11:02 is the Lord's Prayer. We hit that every day with the men's group. The other 2 that I have are in Psalm 3. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere, and a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. That is a huge one that every time I'm about to spaz out and every time I'm about to get angry, that's one that I've memorized deliberately so I can recall that and I can bring that to mind and I can reorient myself towards God and center myself peaceably so I can have a mature, adult, and responsible reaction to the situation and so that I can set an example for the people around me. Because also, I'm going to die one day and I will be soon unremembered and left to the dust of time, as will we all. But the people that live on in my time now and the 2 generations after me might be told about me or might see me. And if I can have my conduct be pure and upright and righteous, that can be an encouragement and strengthening and bolstering the faith and the lives of the people around me. So, with that said, fellas, stay righteous. God bless. Let's get after it, pimps. Have a good one.